All right, everybody. Hello and welcome to my fourth gym live. Now, so I'm Gnarly. Welcome to my fourth gym live. I hope everybody can hear me. All right. So far, there are 0 people in the live. Okay. So I am back on the treadmill. And it seems nobody's here. We got some good news. The heart rate monitor on this treadmill is working. I have 85 beats per minute. Hey, welcome to the program. Hey guys, and welcome to the program. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. In maybe a few minutes, I'm going to start talking about my future projects on this channel. Hey guys, welcome. If you guys, here comes 18. Hello, Slappy Bigelow. So if you guys like this live stream, you can, if you want, you can like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified of future programs. And my coffee link is floating around somewhere on the channel, so if you guys want, you can donate. But yeah, so I have some future plans for this channel. So I recently found out that I might be able to get in touch with a 3D printer. So I might have a little 3D printer series on my channel. This might actually even help me make the LED flashlight that I was talking about. I was talking about the whole idea about LEDs being thrown away and saving the environment and reducing recycling. Well, there's a lot of things, a lot of plans. For example, you can actually turn plastic bottles into PET filament, so PET filament, which is a very hard type of plastic. And I think that's pretty cool, and I'll have to try that one day. But yeah, I can actually now get in touch with a 3D printer, so that's great. Brianne Hobbs 3503. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hey. Hey, Brianne Hobbs. So, in 1,000 subscribers to this channel, I will do a face reveal, like I already told you guys. Don't forget to, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. You get the idea. It will help a lot, and it'll attract more people, Bigger audience is great. So my future plans with a 3D printer is actually going to be pretty cool. I'm planning on printing some adapters for the camera, maybe making some custom lenses. In fact, I'm planning on making some experimental prototype ideas as well. So far, I think I can only do PLA, so no PET-G or TPU, ABS, ASA.
How's it going, dear? All right, Connor. Good, you? You've been on the bike for 25 minutes.
But we'll get there.
I placed an order, so you better man because I got you $2,000 afterwards.
So guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm ready to answer anybody's questions.
Oh, yeah, order it right out, yeah.
And for information, guys, I'm currently on the treadmill. Please excuse the voices in the background. It's not me. I am in the gym after all.
It's just cheap, so it's delicious. Well, you seem to coming in here and I look like I've been drinking. That after you got this, you're done for the day? Yeah.
Please excuse me for a moment. We have a little situation.
I've been in here since.
Hey guys, so it's a bit busy at the gym today. Oh wow. Oh, by the way, I also have plans on decking out my Temu drone with a good camera. With 3D printing, that'll be possible. I'll be able to make a mount for my action camera. This might actually be a game changer. It's like $10, $15 Temu drone and a $20 camera. And who knows, maybe you can actually do some really good footage with that. But yeah, 3D printer, that's the future. I have a 3D printer available to print some crazy things. So this channel is gonna, yeah, I got plans within plans. Hopefully you can hear me clearly, because there's a lot of people here and they're yelling around. Oh, and don't forget to tell your friends about the channel. You know, it'll mean a lot to have more people watching. It's pretty cool. I got a lot of plans for this monstrosity of a YouTube channel.
That's my bread and butter. I don't board, but I have a board that does it.
Okay, good, yeah.
Yeah,
Too old for that shit.
I may have picked the wrong place to work out today.
Yeah. You know him?
No.
So he don't,
Because we have insanity in the control room tonight.
He's just wide. He's a big dude.
Oh yeah. So he owns like 4 different parties in
It's honestly ridiculous.
Didn't hold them all at the same time.
Yeah.
Each one, but the one you might know is Mr. Trina.
Yeah, I used it. Well, clean shot?
It's a DJ.
Good grief. So,
Clean shot.
Okay, so you know where Claire needs to
speaking about 3D printing,
Yeah?
right on the corner good.
I've got a lot of ideas.
That used to be
In fact, I'm probably going to make a 200 millimeter, which is a 20 centimeter extension tube for my lenses.
Busy, right?
This will allow you to get a great, crazy macro close-up.
No, you can't ask those guys, man.
You can't. So like,
You guys are going to be surprised what I got going on for this channel.
yeah.
It was okay. It lasted a few years, but I find if you run into a normal car wash, it gets cloudy.
So that would be at retirement age, just work.
I got 2 guys here, and they're swearing like sailors. I'm not at fault here, YouTube. I'm not at fault. I can't help it that there's like 2 guys screeching their heads off in the gym and swearing like sailors. They have no chill. I don't know what to talk about. I really don't know. I mean, I can talk really loud, and they're bad. Oh, for crying out loud.
I get the same thing.
Will they leave or not? This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean,
But when I talk close to the microphone, so it seems like I'm loud, but that's because I'm close. I don't yell across the entire gym.
city streets.
And he did that for no reason. He'll never need it.
Don't drive streets.
And it is ridiculous. Oh, thank goodness they left. Please excuse me for a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back to the live stream. So this is the 4th gym live of my channel. And now that the 2 screamers are gone, the 2 old yellers, now we can discuss. All right. So about the production of Gnarly Chop. So I have access to a 3D printer, so I can start printing some awesome things like the flashlight case that I'm going to be showing when I reuse old failed LED bulbs. because I did say that I'm going to talk about how we're throwing out the bulbs, and they're actually going to landfill, even though the diodes are fully functional. And I ranted about this like 70 times last gym live, and then last gym live, and then last gym live. But I'm not going to stop because it makes me angry. We are throwing out working LED diodes, and they can be used for a flashlight. And with a 3D printer, I can now 3D print the case for the flashlight, and I might actually be able to make that video sooner than I thought. So this can actually save the environment, and we're also using PLA, which is made from recycled materials, I think. So and it's also biodegradable. So consider this a win-win situation. We're making a fully environmentally friendly flashlight. We're reusing old bulbs that are failed, and instead of throwing them into landfill, we're actually going to be using the diodes to make a flashlight, which is biodegradable and good for the environment. Well, safe for the environment. And here's the thing, I can't wait. Of course, with a 3D printer, I can also do, well, the adapters for the camera that I was talking about. I was going to be making a 200 millimeter, which is a 20 centimeter extension tube. You see, when you take a standard camera lens, it focuses at a certain distance. But at a certain distance, you can't move it any closer because it becomes blurry. With an extension tube, you move the lens further away from the camera sensor, which in turn allows you to get it even closer. And get this, with a 20 centimeter one, you can get so close that it is insanity. And I want to make a custom camera extension tube that will allow me to go very, very, very close. Almost like a microscope. And if 20 centimeters isn't enough, I'm going to print another 20 centimeter one. Put that one on top, stack them together, and make a 40 centimeter extension tube. Think about it, guys. Think about what I can do with all this stuff. 3D printers. Yeah, so, and not only that, I got other plans too, like, for example, I can make a Behapnif, I don't know how to call it, Behapnif mask. It helps you focus on the stars on the galaxy, so in the galaxy, so you can actually focus on stars, and you know when you're in focus when the certain lines overlap. So I can 3D print myself a Behapnif mask. I can also 3D print myself a speed booster, which will allow me to put full frame lenses on my APS-C camera. Of course, it's a DSLR, so it probably will not work as intended, but we'll see. It's not a mirrorless, so... Now, there are a few other ideas that I have in mind. For example, I want to make a few whistling spinners, maybe a few air raid sirens, but that's going to be a little bit of fun stuff as well on the 3D printer series that I'll be doing on this channel. What else? Oh yeah, I have to make a light bulb holder for a beautiful incandescent bulb. I have an old incandescent bulb that is rated for 120 volts, and I want to power it with two 9 volts to make an 18 volt super very dark flame bulb. Oh god. Please excuse me for a moment, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Never mind. Yeah, so anyway, what else? Well, I have the plan to make a few custom lenses. I want to make a very, very, very wide aperture lens with a very, very, very wide angle, because I've had enough. I'm tired of being limited to predefined lenses, because every camera manufacturer these days is prioritizing only for mirrorless. I have had enough of mirrorless. Not everybody has a mirrorless. I have a Canon EOS 250D, also known as the Canon Rebel SL3, and I have had enough because it is an APS-C Canon camera, and I've had enough. I already said that like a billion times, that I've had enough of lenses not being made for APS-C DSLRs, because I need a wide angle, I need a wide aperture, because at night it is hard to film. Because of this situation, I am stuck with using my old Soviet Helios 44-2, or I think it's 44-2. It's a standard kit lens that went with the Zenith cameras back in the Soviet Union. And I had to put that with an adapter, an EFS to M42 adapter, onto my camera. Excuse me. And the problem is, with the APS-C is a crop sensor, so it crops into the lens. So instead of getting my full wider angle with the swirly bokeh, if you watch Matthew Stern, you'll understand. I get a cropped in, almost a small telephoto, and that is ridiculous because, yeah, sure, I get much better light. It's pretty much unusable for filming at night. I don't get to the full angle that I need. And, yeah. But if I can 3D print myself a adapter with the lens holders, I can make myself a custom lens, which will give me a much better, wider angle and better aperture, which is very important for me, considering the fact that I struggle filming at night when I have to take the ISO to 128,000 and get a lot of noise. But, yeah. And the fact is, mirrorless don't have this issue because, well, they do have the issue, but because the sensor doesn't have a stupid mirror box in front of it, you can mount a lens closer to the sensor, which means you can put a speed booster in between the sensor and the lens and actually scale down the focal, you can scale down the image circle onto the smaller sensor. But the DSLR, because of its stupid mirror box, it causes you to have a stupid flange distance, which in turn leaves you with a stupid problem. You can't get a stupid infinity focus, which is stupid. Have I said stupid before? Yeah, it is. It's stupid. I can't do anything. Unless you have a lens that needs a larger focal distance than a DSLR, like I don't know what it's called. I think it's Brianica. I'm not sure what it's called. Those medium format lenses had a huge focal distance, so sure, you can make a speed booster for that. But everything else requires you to have a stupid flange distance that is shorter, and that ensures that, well, honestly, you can't do anything without a mirrorless. So I want to make, and no manufacturer makes normal, fast lenses for DSLRs that have a wide angle. So in turn, I am stuck with what I have. So I'm going to have to try to make myself a custom fast lens for DSLR because the stupid manufacturers are stupid. Have I said stupid? Yeah. And I'll say it again. Stupid. And because of that, I can't do anything. So I'm going to have to make my own lens. And thank goodness I might have access to a 3D printer soon. So great. I'll 3D print something that the stupid manufacturers can't do for some reason. Mostly because they're stupid. And of course because, oh yeah, mirrorless. That's the new fad. That's the new trend. We're gonna prioritize mirrorless for everything. It doesn't matter that there are a ton of people that are using DSLRs. It doesn't matter. We're going to prioritize everything for mirrorless because, oh, the new trend, the new fad. Oh, wow. We're practically the biggest breakthrough in all of technology. Mirrorless. It doesn't matter that all CCTV surveillance cameras are mirrorless. Most bridge cameras were mirrorless. Most point and shoots were mirrorless, but no. We're a breakthrough. Mirrorless. Oh, wow, what a new technology. Good grief. And I don't know why it's happening to me. It's ridiculous. And the manufacturers are stupid. And I bet you guys that I can make my own lens for a few bucks. I bet you I can 3D print a lens and make my own not full frame, fast, let's say f9.5, 0.95 aperture wide angle lens. It's not that hard. It is not that hard. They made lenses in the days where you didn't even have machines to make lenses. They used to use wet sanding to sand glass down into lenses. And they made lenses. But, you know, manufacturers, they prioritize everything for stupidity. So, we got stupid lenses. And then, of course, we have this whole stupidity about, oh, time to update your lens. Can you guys believe that? My Tamron 18 to 400 millimeter super zoom lens, it has a USB plug. A USB plug. Because it runs on firmware. It has a computer inside. Hey guys, let's update my lens. Let's update the lens. Let's install Arch, by the way, on it. Can the Tamron lens run Doom? Goodness gracious me, what are we doing? Updating my lens? What's next? Update my shirt? Update my table? Oh, I know. Update my Kleenex. What are we doing? What are we doing, people? Why is a lens a computer? And I don't know how this is even possible. No, I know how this is possible. I don't know why we're doing this. This is ridiculous. It's a lens. A lens. It doesn't need a supercomputer, and it doesn't need to updating firmware. What are we even doing here, people? What are we doing? You guys are slowly hearing me descend into insanity because I've honestly had enough. It's like updating the lens. Good grief. The lens updating. What? It's a lens. For goodness sake, your boxes with legs. That was a Portal 2 Weekly reference. But seriously, for goodness sake, you're a lens. A lens. Not a... Oh. This is what makes me mad. Really, really mad. And the worst part is, if the computer inside the lens fails, your lens is gone. It's not mechanical. I don't know if anything can work without that. For example, the aperture, you can't control the aperture at all. There's no aperture ring. So maybe the focus will work, maybe the zoom will work, but aperture, you can say goodbye to that. It's controlled by the computer. If the computer fails, goodbye aperture. You're gonna be stuck with whatever aperture was there. Ridiculous. But yeah, I'm gonna try 3D printing myself a lens because I bet a slice of plum pie that I can make a fast, wide aperture, wide angle, APS-C lens for a DSLR. I bet you I can, and I know I can. I can't wait to see what kind of highlight YouTube decides is supposed to be popular. That'll be interesting. Oh, I'm exhausted. So I've been walking for 32 minutes. I have gotten rid of 86 calories. And I have, my heart rate right now is 97 beats per minute, which is good. Okay, so, of course, I already talked about the 3D printing, about the lens, but I got other ideas as well, like printing some instruments, for example. I'm thinking of printing a Dragon recorder. That'll be cool. And maybe also, I don't know. I really don't know. When it comes to 3D printing, the ideas are endless. Heck, I might even be able to, I don't know, 3D print a phone holder or newfangled stabilizer for my camera. But first, I'm gonna have to do some 3D printing because I don't really have any experience. No, don't get me wrong. I used to do 3D printing back in high school many years ago, but the teacher would set everything up. So I've only been doing 3D modeling, but the teacher would do the 3D printing for me. But I have I would call this 3D printing, but I wasn't really controlling the printer. I wasn't really doing any of the slicing and stuff. So that's for the this time I'm going to be the one who's actually doing it because, well, you know, I'm not in high school anymore, so I'm not even in school. So I haven't been in high school for many years. So this time it's going to be in the library. The Kingston Frontenac Public Library, they have 3D printers for public use, and I'm going to be using them for some stuff. And this will be my first time actually printing myself, which I have never done in my life. Now, what can I say? I'll be doing a few experimental prints, very tiny ones, just to see how the 3D printer slicer works and stuff. But considering 3D printing, my first 3D print was done back in 2017 on a MakerBot replicator. Those things were hot garbage, but they definitely sounded very futuristic. The sound was like amazing. In fact, I'm gonna upload the video on this channel soon of the 3D printer, the MakerBot replicator in action in 2017. I will have to say I apologize for the video quality. It'll be 320 by 240, so 240p. I was filming the video with a small candy bar cell phone, the Sony Ericsson J108A. I think it was J108. It was J108. It's a small little cell phone, but it's all I had at the time. So the footage will be a bit bad quality and 15 frames per second. Not that good, but at least the sound will come through how amazing the sound was. maybe in the future I'll even get one from, I don't know, Marketplace. I want a cheap MakerBot. It sounds cool. Sure, the 3D prints were garbage. They were hot garbage. Well, they weren't garbage, but they were not as good as we have today. The ones, for example, in the Kingston Frontenac Public Library, those ones are Prusa. Prusa, I think i3 MK3S. They're pretty typical 3D printers, but compared to the MakerBot, they're leagues better. Leagues better. However, I think the MakerBot probably, I haven't heard the Prusa yet, but I think the MakerBot actually has the best sounds. But here's the thing, sounds aren't everything. But I want to get myself one just for the fun, because I think the MakerBots were a bit more fun to use in terms of how they sounded like, and it actually looked very futuristic how they printed. Well, extruded, printed, whatever. The fact is, I have plans of using 3D printers, and we'll see how it goes from here. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask, and don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified, because I got plans coming up. I got great plans coming up. Oh, and don't forget the coffee link if you guys want to donate. It's somewhere in the channel. You guys will figure it out. And I can't wait to start 3D printing. I can't wait to start designing some crazy things. Yeah, this live stream is kind of not exactly working. I got 0 viewers. Darn. Whatever, I'm still going to talk about it. And funny because if somebody decides to tune in, they can hear whatever the heck I'm talking about. So once I finish on the treadmill, which will be in like, I'd say roughly 21 minutes, I'd say, I will be doing, I will stop the live eventually, because I'm going to have to start working out with my biceps. After all, I got to get strong. So my heart rate is 81 beats per minute, which is pretty good. It's pretty slow, actually, which is good for me. But before I can 3D print at the Kingston Public Library, I'm going to have to first take a quiz. They want you to do a quiz, then sign a waiver. The waiver is probably if you get injured from, I don't know, the hot filament or the hot plate. It is, after all, a heating machine. It has the very, very hot nozzle that is supposed to melt the plastic and extrude it. And of course, the plate also gets hot, so it sticks and everything. You get the idea. It's so they can. You sign the waiver so they can protect their behind. But yeah, after I sign that waiver, take a quiz and everything, get everything working, and I'm also going to watch a lot of videos because I really want to know exactly what I'm doing, get the best of the best of the best. And after that, it's off to 3D printing. Oh, and I also have plans on putting a bunch of lenses on the DSLR. So Kodak FunSaver disposable camera lenses, Fujifilm quick snap lenses, and essentially I'm gonna be looking. There's a camera store next to me, and I like going through the disposable cameras because they throw them out, and they usually allow me to go in and go through the box and see what kind of disposable garbage they have. The cameras. These cameras have pretty decent lenses, and I just want to see how all these lenses compare. Who knows? Maybe I'll even find the Kodak telephoto lens, the Kodak disposable telephoto camera. Those ones had telephoto lenses, but the photos were always kind of hot garbage because the ISO film was like 1,600, or was it 3,200? I don't remember. But it was pretty bad. So you would have a very, very dark, very nasty looking images. But if I can get it working, yeah, if I can find some of these cameras, these disposables, I can get some pretty awesome shots. Speaking of which, not only that, there's also other things like there was I think the Kodak Panorama disposable camera. Who knows? Maybe I can get panoramas on the film, the sensor. However, we still have one problem. Remember, guys, film was 35 millimeters in these disposables. That's right. And my camera is an APS-C, so once again, crop, 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 we lose a lot of image because the sensor crops in. So you're not actually getting the full disposable camera lens. You guys see the problem that I'm talking about? And since they don't make speed boosters for DSLRs because that's impossible, you're kind of stuck with everything. So that's also a reason why I'm hoping to one day get a full frame mirrorless camera, so I don't have to go through this ridiculousness. It's ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. I'm going crazy again. But it's hard not to go crazy with all this insanity. But no matter, after I work out a lot, I'll be fine. I will definitely be fine once I work out everything and get all my energy out. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh yeah, don't forget guys, in 1,000 subscribers on this channel, I will do a face reveal. So yeah, guys, whew. I've been walking for 46 minutes, got rid of 124 calories. I'd say that's a good, I'd say that's a good workout. So, I've been talking a lot about 3D printers, of course, for a good reason, because I have a lot of plans, like I already said. I always repeat myself because, I don't know why, but I do. The fact is, with a 3D printer, I can do anything on this channel. Anything. From instruments to adapters to lenses to stabilizers to essentially anything. Heck, I can make a drone if I want to. But I'm mostly interested in the grand thing that I'm going to be doing. The antique-looking incandescent bulb holder. Now, I should warn everybody, incandescent bulbs get very hot, and PLA starts warping and softening at 50, I think, or 60 degrees Celsius. So that's the reason why my incandescent bulb will not even, I wasn't planning on using it at full power anyway. But I'm just saying that there's a reason why it's going to be only 18 volts, so 2 9-volt batteries, which will make it, the light bulb will glow a faint red-orange, and it will be very cool. Like cool as in to the touch, so it won't melt the PLA plastic. But yeah, I got a lot of plans. Oh, also, the experiment station, the series that I'm going to be starting on Gnarly on this channel, I will be showing you guys how certain electric fireplaces do their effect. For example, the how the Optiflame from I forgot the company, how they use a certain interesting Optiflame technology flicker wheel to project incandescent light onto a mirror reflective surface to make it look like an actual fireplace. In fact, I'd say the Optiflame is one of the best. I have not seen anything better than that. The Optiflame is the best technology. It looks great. It looks real. Like, if you're far away, it looks like you actually have a fireplace in your house. It is amazing. Now, of course, we also have the focal point fireplace stove. That one, I don't even know how it works. In fact, nobody has ever opened one. Nobody. Like, well, maybe they have, but nobody has ever opened it on camera. The technology, I haven't even seen it anywhere. Nobody has talked about it. But there is something very weird going on in that fireplace, electric fireplace. Like, something is very weird in there. Like, who knows what's in there? It could be, I don't think it's a flicker wheel. I have no idea what's in there. But it has always creeped me out. I don't know what is in there. Like, I can, when I turn it off and I shine a light at the door, the fake door, the light goes in and I can see some very weird shiny things in there that look like weird, like, it looks like the flames, but not moving. And that's the weird thing. Who knows what's in there? From my guess, what I guess that could be, are probably certain, I don't know, maybe reflective metal or maybe metal streamers that are on, I don't know, a yarn or a string, and they wobble inside from, I don't know, a vibration motor. I'm not sure. But the fact is, something is very weird inside, and I'm planning on finding out. Of course. Catch you guys in a second. So, hello again. So we've been walking for 52 minutes, and I got rid of 141 calories. My current heart rate is at 90 beats per minute, which is good. So, don't forget to keep in touch. Check out the channel from time to time. I've got some sick stuff soon. You guys have no idea what I've got planned. Well, actually, you do. I've blabbed it out. But you guys have no idea how crazy it's gonna be. You see, guys, it's one thing to tell everybody what it's gonna be like, but once you actually see what I have planned, that's when it's gonna be awesome. In any case, I got no viewers anyway. Yeah, today's live stream was kind of meh. But no matter, I'll eventually get to the to my goal. Speaking of which, I have 170, I think, subscribers right now. So we're nearing 200, which is great. Not exactly as fast as I was hoping for, but at least they are legitimate subscribers. People who actually care about watching my videos and not just a big amount of bots. A lot of channels aren't really popular. They just have a lot of bot accounts that, you know, whatever. But my subscribers are legitimate. Even though they are slower to come in. Slower as in, they're slower. I rack up subscribers much slower than, you know, the fake ones. I got 89 beats per minute right now, my heart rate, pretty good. Well, I guess it's time for the Daily Skeletor. Hi, I'm Skeletor, and I don't know what I'm doing. So, He-Man, what are we doing today? Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I got people on both sides. I don't want to drive them crazy. If I make them angry, I'm gonna need a bodyguard. If you'll be my bodyguard, I can do no wrong. I can call you Betty. Betty will call me. You can call me out. Call me out. No, we're not doing that either. We don't need to get shut down by copyright. Fair use, all right? That's fair use. I sang it poorly. I sang it completely out of tune, out of whack, out of octave, and without even the music. So consider that a cover, and a very poor cover at that. And honestly, consider that fair use. Everybody got that? Good. Ludicrous speed now. Impressive. Most impressive. Yeah, this stream is kind of a failure. Whatever. Maybe there will be more people next stream. That will happen probably next Tuesday. Hey, SSTTEEV said games. Hello, Steve. There we go. Steve. Got it. Hello, Steve. Yeah, games. I'm gaining something, all right. I'm gaining wisdom. Hi, Steve. Hey, Steve. Yeah, I had a little situation right now. I had to talk with somebody, but yeah, I'm back. So, guys, there we go. I just had a new member, new viewer. Awesome. Let's be honest, guys. This live was kind of a failure, but I mean, at least I vented a bit more, and maybe the next live stream will be a bit more, popular, a bit more big. That'll probably be, the next stream might happen probably around Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. I always live stream on Tuesdays because, yeah, I do that. Oh, there we go, cool. So right now I'm on cooldown. So, yeah, one moment. So I'm currently on cooldown. Which is incredible. It's not incredible, I'm just on cooldown. This is an average thing. I have, so far I have 163 calories that I got rid of. And my heart rate is, well, I think it's average. It's 86 BPM, so beats per minute, 85 beats per minute. Speaking of which, 84 beats per minute. Enough with that. let's be honest, a cooldown is not a cooldown. I've been walking 0.5 miles an hour the whole time. So it's more like just a continuation of it. The real workouts will come later, but I'm not exactly interested in showing you guys my pull-ups, sit-ups, and chin-ups. It'll just be me getting all red and sweaty, and I don't want to show that. And also, I can't, because remember guys, can't do a face reveal until 1,000 subscribers. So, even if I wanted to show you guys, I still can't. I hit 1,000 subscribers. Oh yeah! We're not doing that again. Oh cool, the gym is clearing up a little bit. That's nice. I might do the quiz today, because I want to get to the 3D printers as fast and soon as possible. I want to print out my first things. Really, my first things. This will be so awesome. I mean, I've always wanted to do some 3D printing. And then, maybe in the future, if I have my own 3D printer at home, I can print out of TPU plastic, which is like rubber, and PET-G, which is a better type of plastic for certain vibrational shocks and everything, and ABS or ASA, which is also stronger for, being hit very hard. And I can make my own watch. You see, back many years ago, I don't know, maybe I was like, it was a cheap mall watch, but the shape was so awesome. It was amazing. I still have it. The problem is, back when I was a kid, many years ago, I chewed on it. I destroyed it. It's worse for wear. And it doesn't even work, because it just fell apart. The internals all crumbled apart. So what I'm hoping to do is model the watch in a 3D software, and then print it. I want to reprint it exactly as it was. So a new shell, and to get try to get a original device manufacturer internal. So the same LCD, the same quartz thing, and essentially just put the same thing inside of the new one. So I can wear it now as an adult, because I really like that watch. It's so awesome. It's that one of those super cyber spy 2000s quirky 90s-ish wristwatches, the digital mall watches that cost you nothing, but they're awesome. They're crazy. And if I can, I'll 3D print one for myself again. But this time maybe a bit larger, because it is smaller. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll 3D print as is, because it still fits my arm. Well, for now. If I keep working out, it might not even fit my arm soon. Oh no. Oh, look at that. I just finished my walk. Let's see what I got. Let's see what I did. So I walked 0.53 miles. I got rid of 175 calories, and I walked for 65 minutes. My pace, don't know what that is. Average speed was 0.5 miles an hour. I only walked 0.5 miles an hour. The heart rate was about 87 beats per minute. Peak watts, whatever. Peak heart rate was 98 beats per minute. And that's it. Matrix. So, I'm going to go in the clean machine, and then I will sign off. So, give me guys a minute. For now, just enjoy a few cool LEDs. And we're done. Give me a second, guys. Welcome back, everybody. One of these again. It's my water bottle. I still don't know what this means. Happiness is when what you think. Happiness is whatever that means. Yeah. So, this pretty much concludes the live stream. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified of my future awesome programs that I'm going to be starting on this channel, like the experiment station and the 3D printer stuff. You guys will see. I got some crazy things in the works. So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified of my future stuff. And don't forget the coffee is floating around. So if you guys want to donate to support the channel, please feel free to do so, and I'll be very grateful as well. So I've been Gnarly Chop. You've been you. And have a good one. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.